passing, calling the offense. I mean, is that really? I mean, you had a hand in 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think. He's done a great job for us all year, and I know it doesn't necessarily show up in the stats, but I mean, what his value to our team is if it's a correct word, immeasurable. But this was kind of his breakout game tonight, I guess, and we were waiting for this type of game from him. We knew we had the potential for it, and it just all came together tonight.
The last play, obviously Finnegan was hard for you guys to stop, and somebody was able to get in there and punch the ball out, and obviously Joey made the play. I mean, was he one of those guys that's back, or is he?
Yeah, and he did the right thing, and last week was actually his first game back, and I didn't play him, and credit to him, the type of person he is. He didn't complain, didn't say one word about it. He came out and worked real hard this week, and because of his positive attitude throughout it all, I decided to play him tonight, and it worked out.
We have to ask, obviously, as a dad, that dramatic moment, you had to call on Sean's number, and he drilled it. I mean, not only as a coach, what it meant for your team, but what it means for your family. I mean, what was that moment like for you?
You're going to make me cry now.
Just do the interview.
Mike
Wallace. What was about to happen. It's one of those special moments, I guess. I'll especially winning the game, and it's a funny thing, and I'm a very superstitious person, so I don't even like thinking like this. But he was nailing the ball before the game, and even Coach Phelps complimented him on it. And I don't want to sound like I could predict the future, but I thought, geez, imagine him kicking a game-winning field goal, and it happened, and I'm speechless. I really believe I'm the luckiest father in the world. I mean, to be able to be a head football coach at Peabody High School and coach my own son, who I know I've told you guys this over and over, but I had both my sons in diapers at one point, and to be out here with them on the field and then to be able to share a moment like that, I'm very, very fortunate for that.
Scott, I heard you telling the boys, but just in general, can you reiterate what this win means for the program? With everything you guys have been through this year, this is a field where you've never won before. Where does this one rank for you guys? Right at the top of the list of all the great victories that I've been involved in, and that's why I told them, regardless of league championships or Super Bowls, the important thing is this moment, and in this moment, to win a game like this, to come back like that, and then to make a stand like that, it's one of the greatest victories that I've ever been involved in, both as a player and a coach here at Peabody High School.
Scott, you're down 3 touchdowns twice, and then Sean hits that field goal to give you the lead, but then you have to defend, as you were just mentioning, they drive the field. And so take us through those while they had the ball. Are you thinking we're going to have another one of these finishes? I mean, on a downer side, are you thinking, oh, geez, is this happening again to us?
Well, I'd be lying to you if I told you that thought didn't cross my mind. And, I think I was trying to collect my thoughts of what if they do score, then, how am I going to address the team after such an effort, and having gone through a Revere game that we should have won, and then the Lynn English game where we weren't able to punch it in at the 5-yard line, and I did think that, like, how am I going to address this with these guys? Another heartbreaking loss if it happens, and then I don't want to say the miracle, but we get the turnover, and finally. We've been plagued by turnovers all year, and finally we had a couple go in our favor.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, every bounce just seemed to go against you guys, and then to see that ball pop up into Joey's hands, that must have been something.
Yeah, it was, and not take a weird bounce like we had over there too.
So. Go off
yeah.
What about 4th and inches down on the 19? Your own 19. You decide to go for it. You were only down a touchdown at that point, but was that just like we're taking control of this game and we got to feed off the momentum?
Yeah, and you know what, and I say this, in a complete positive light. Phil Sheridan told us, to go have fun.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what, I don't like saying we have nothing to lose, but I really felt that if we punt, we might give them momentum. If we can ever pick up the first down, then it's going to really do something for us. So I said, what the heck, we had nothing to lose. Let's do it, and it worked out for us.
Belichickian.
Belichick, yeah, on the positive side.
That's beautiful.
I don't think he'll be calling me though. So.
All right.